Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time here. Hi, my name is Hanna. I do plus size fashion videos, mostly try on hauls and some other stuff as well, so if you're into that then subscribe. Yeah, today's video, first of all I want to say that the title is not clickbait. My experience with Pretty Little Thing truly was a disaster. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you my experience, and this is a whole, I only have 3 items to show you, but I will show them to you, and well, I'll get to them, but first I want to talk a little bit about my overall experience shopping at Pretty Little Thing. Pretty Little Thing is basically all over the internet right now. They are really like, every YouTuber is doing hauls from them and they're all over Instagram and stuff. They're really like one of the new like it brands that people are talking about. And of course I wanted to try them as well because I love fashion, and I especially love it when companies do these trendy pieces in plus sizes. And Pretty Little Thing has a plus size range, and they also have the, I think it's called the shape range, which is for a more curvy hourglass type of figure. And they also go up to a UK 20, so US 16, and then the plus size line goes up to, I don't even know, but bigger sizes. So I wanted to try them, and I don't know if it's just me, if I just have bad luck, or if it's because I'm in Finland and not in the US or the UK, because for some reason people who live in the US tend to get their orders from UK companies quicker and easier than I do, and I live like a lot closer to the UK, so I don't know why that is, if it's Finnish postal service or if it's just that they have some kind of special deal for the US customers. I don't know how that goes, but yeah, that's what I've noticed with Boohoo, for example, that people tend to get their Boohoo orders quicker if they're in the US than I do in Finland, which is a bit ridiculous to me. But anyway, this haul is not about Boohoo, it's about Pretty Little Thing. That's a really difficult name to pronounce. I'm sorry, as you know, English is not my first language, so I'll try my best. So the first time I ordered, or I tried to order from Pretty Little Thing, was I think in the spring, when this haul started popping up on everywhere on YouTube. And I suppose it's kind of, when you see these hauls, you don't necessarily know, because not all people mention it if they have, the company has sent them the pieces like as PR, and you can't always tell with like big influencers or popular influencers if it's been like sent or if they've ordered it themselves. So I guess there could be some difference in the customer service. For me, my experience with basically the companies that have sent me stuff and I've ordered from them myself, the process has been basically the same, except that I haven't paid for it when it's been like a collaboration. But I don't know how it goes with these bigger companies and bigger influencers. You can't always tell. So that's why I wanted to tell you my experience, because my experience is definitely different than the experiences of those people who I subscribe to and whose videos I've watched. So in the spring I made my first order, no problems there, except that I waited and I waited and I waited, and then the tracking never updated. There was never anything. I think I got like an order confirmation and maybe like your order is your order is on its way to you kind of message, but then nothing. And then I waited for a few weeks, and then I thought, okay, it's been like, the delivery should be like, to Finland it should be like 5 to 10 working days, and it was definitely much longer than that. And I emailed them and they were just like, we are so sorry, it appears that your order has been lost on its way to you, and they refunded me immediately. It was all fine. I was disappointed, of course, but that was my first experience. And at the same time, I kind of had these similar issues with Boohoo, but their package actually, it came, but it was just really, really late and no one knew where it was. So I thought it was because they had the same like delivery service called Aramex, and I thought it was an issue with them. But then again, I haven't had those issues with Boohoo later. My last Boohoo order came really quickly, so I don't know. So in any case, that was the first time, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not just meant to be. But then they had a sale in the summer and I saw all these cute hauls, and they have really, really trendy stuff. They have like the Instagram baddie, Kardashian-y, you know the vibe I'm talking about. They have these really trendy, really sexy clothes, and they have them in plus sizes as well. And that's one thing that I really liked, because not many brands do that, and that's kind of, well, it's kind of my style, not like my everyday style, but when I'm like when I'm going out or I'm not working, or even sometimes when I work from home, I like to wear those, like, I like bodycon dresses and crop tops and things like that, and I like to wear those. It kind of gives me more confidence and makes me feel good about myself. So I'm always really excited if a brand has those options in plus sizes. So I made the order on July 11th and I got my confirmation. I ordered 4 pieces, 2 dresses, a crop top and a skirt. And then I waited, and then let me just check. So on the 14th of July I got a refund because one of the items in my order was no longer in stock. So they refunded that. And then at that point my order hadn't even left, because of course they had to kind of process it and the refund and everything like that. And then I waited some more, and then on the 17th of July, so 6 days after my initial order, I got that email that my order had been dispatched, so it had been shipped out. And then I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, and then again, the shipping or the tracking site didn't update, so all the information that was on the tracking site was that on the 14th of July there was the information record created on the 14th of July, and nothing after that. And at this point it was the 23rd of July. And like I said, I had made the initial order on the 11th of July. And I received the shipping confirmation on the 17th. And to that email I didn't get any kind of response. So then I contacted them on Twitter, and the Twitter customer service was really good. It was really quick. They responded to me immediately, and they said that the order, because I was worried that the order had got lost again like the last time, and they said that no, it's not lost. For some reason the tracking site just hadn't updated for me, but it should be with me in a couple of days. And on the 30th of July I got a message from them that that they had refunded me for the postage. So I got free delivery because it took longer than the 10 working days that it was supposed to take. So that was good. I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, we were in Europe on our road trip, and I was like, that's completely fine. I don't mind, because they refunded the postage. And then I got the package on... So I received the order on Friday the 3rd of August, so it took a little over like 3.5 weeks to get to me. And that's quite... I think that's, if they promise you 5 to 10 days delivery, it's unacceptable for it to be that late. But like I said, they refunded the shipping and it was okay, but I was really pissed off because I had to contact them on Twitter, and like I said, their Twitter customer service was really quick and they were super nice and everything, but my original email, I didn't get any response and the tracking didn't update, and it was just... I don't like it when I have to contact a brand again and again and again. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Why does it take so long? I mean, I don't like that, because I've spent my money on their products and even paid for shipping, even though they later refunded it, but still, I made the effort, I paid the price, and then I have to like ask, like, where is it, where is it, where is it? That's just, I don't like that. If it's late, that's fine, but at least give me tracking so I can see where it is and why it's late. But to have no information and no reply for like a couple of weeks, that's not cool. That's not cool. Okay, so on Friday the items arrived, and I was so excited, like finally they are here, and I opened up the packaging. I was so excited to see them, although I was disappointed that I only got 3 instead of 4, but that's just, that happens, I guess, sometimes. But then I opened up the packaging and I tried on this dress, which I had been really looking forward to, and it had a massive hole on the side. As you can see, I can fit 4 fingers through there. It's just basically, here's the seam, as you can tell, and it's just, it's kind of like the sewing machine has like skipped this bit. It hasn't been, it looks like it's not like unraveling, it has never been properly sewn. So that was kind of, for me, that was kind of like, oh my god, I mean, I waited all this time and I sent all those messages, and this was my second attempt of trying to buy from them, and then the item I had most been looking forward to has a hole in it. Like, is this even possible? Is this the real life? No. So I sent photos of the dress to them, the dress with the hole in it, and was like, hey, this dress has a hole in it, so can I get a refund? And I've had a similar issue with ASOS before. My package was damaged, and one of the skirts I ordered was also damaged, so I got a refund and I got to keep the skirt to do whatever I wanted with it, because obviously they can't sell it because it's yeah, it's damaged. So I kind of expected the same, that they would just refund it, but they said, hey Hannah, really sorry to hear that, we've sent you a dress with a hole in, you can return this back to us for a full refund. As soon as you have done, send us a picture of your postage receipt and we'll get you refunded ASAP. You can find more about our refund, blah 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 options. As much as I'd love to, we're unable to send this item out again as our system won't allow us, but you can place another order to receive this item. I hope you have a lovely day. If you need anything else, let us know. So not only did they want me to go through even more trouble and send the dress back and post it, pay for the postage, take a photo, and then wait for them to refund me. And I couldn't, like, if I wanted to get the dress again, I would have to order it again and supposedly pay for the postage again. And that was like, nah, nah, not gonna happen. So I responded that because the dress was at that point sold out in my size, and that hole, it's annoying, but it's a fairly easy fix. I mean, if you have a sewing machine, you can even I can do that. I can fix a hole like that. So I responded to them that okay, I'm not going to send it back because you don't have it in my size anymore, and since you don't offer refunds for international shipping, then it's just because the dress cost €8.40, so it makes more sense for me to keep the dress and fix it than going through all the trouble and paying for the postage. And yeah, then they replied to me that if you want to keep this, we can refund 20% of this for you if this is a better option, or if you return the faulty item, we will refund any standard and trackable return charges. And again, I thought, okay, it's €8.40, so I'm not going to go through that trouble. I said, fine, I'll take the 20% refund and I'll fix it myself. And then on Saturday they replied to me that they have issued the refund, and please can you allow 3 to 5 working days for this to clear into your account. It's gonna be just pennies basically, because the dress was so cheap. But overall, that's what my experience was like. So I waited for, first my order got lost, then I waited for almost a month and got a constantly had to ask after my order, and then I got a dress with a hole in it. So yeah, so for that reason it could be that it's just that I have bad luck, it could be my location, it could be that I'm not a big influencer. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm not going to and probably now I say now that I'm not going to try again, but like in 6 months they will have a good sale and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try again because I'm a glutton for punishment. But that's just my experience. I wouldn't, if you live, at least if you live in Finland, I wouldn't recommend Pretty Little Thing because based on my experience, the quality wasn't very good. The customer service on Twitter was fine, but by email I didn't get a response. So if you don't have social media, it's kind of if you don't use social media, I mean, yeah, and it just took way too long for the package to get to me. And not to mention the fact that if it hadn't been, I mean, they would have paid for the return postage because it was broken, but if it had been just the wrong size or I just didn't like it, I would have had to pay for the return postage, and that's just kind of I don't really like that. I didn't necessarily recommend it, but I have the pieces now and I'm going to show them to you anyway. Like I said, I do really like the style of their clothing, and I hope that based on my feedback, or maybe if some other people have had this experience, maybe they will change up some things so that their like shipping and customer service and those things get better. But I do like the style of their clothes. So this is the dress that I really liked and that has a hole in it, but I'm going to fix that. And this was, like I said, this is the Plus Second Skin Black Ribbed Panelled V-Bar Bandeau Bodycon dress, I think. In a size UK 20, so US 16, Europe 48, you know the drill. And it's just a basic strapless dress, but I really like the V part here, and it has like metal here so that it stays like this, which I really like. I also really like how the seams like go down here, but as you can already see in the camera, it's really see-through. Yeah, it's really see-through. It's kind of flimsy. It's not like that well made. I mean, this isn't any different from, I've ordered things from eBay and Wish and all these China-based companies who have really cheap clothing, and most of them have better material. Like this dress I'm wearing right now, this is from Zaful, I think, and the material is better than this one. And then, yeah, there's the whole hole in it, but otherwise it's just a really basic black bodycon dress. It's super stretchy. I could have sized down, I think, on this, so maybe I could have ordered the smaller one, but I just didn't want to go through that trouble. But yeah, it's a cute dress, but it has a hole in it. So that dress was from the plus size range, and the other two things I have, which I kind of plan to wear as an outfit, are from the shape range, so the curvy, hourglass, whatever range. And this top is also size UK 20, Europe 48, US 16. This is Shape Nude Slinky Extreme crop top in a size, yeah, in a size 20, like I said. And this really is an extreme crop top. It is like, you get a little bit of under boob action, at least if you have boobs that are on the bigger side, which you probably do if you order from this range. And this is also quite see-through. It's like, but I like it. I like the material, color. On me, it's kind of, on camera it kind of looks like it's really close to my like skin tone, but it's not that, because I have a bit of a tan now, so it in like real life it doesn't look like completely naked, but it looks like I'm kind of naked, especially since it's see-through. So it's definitely not like work appropriate. This is definitely kind of like it's a sexy time top, basically. There's no way around it. It's see-through. You could wear it, I mean, if you were with a bra, I'm not sure what kind of, maybe like a bralette, you could wear this with a bralette, if you don't, where it's kind of like the look that you're supposed to see through, but otherwise, I mean, I would wear this at home without a bra, probably not outside the house. And then with it I got this midi skirt. This is really a true midi skirt, and it has a slit on the side, again very curve hugging, very sexy. This was in a size 80, UK 18, so US 40, Europe 46. And the label is completely faded, so I can't see. Shape black, long line ribbed midi skirt. Okay, so this is also from the Shape range, and you can see the waist is kind of snatched, and then you can see that it's cut for like a curvier hips. So these two together, I really like them as an outfit, and that's how I planned it. They are see-through, they feel very cheap, but they were also very cheap. Yeah, so the crop top was €5.60 and the skirt was €8.40, and the dress with the hole in it was also €8.40. I think I had some kind of some kind of code or something or were they just that cheap when they were on clearance? Could be. They were really cheap, I have to say that. That's like, their stuff when it's on clearance, it's really cheap. But the quality, the fact that they're kind of see-through, and all my issues with the order, I would say that if you like that sexy, if you like that Instagram baddie style, you can get that stuff from Boohoo, and at least at the moment their shipping is fine. My last order took less than 2 weeks to get to me, and the quality is better, and they have sales all the time. They have really similar stuff, so I think that's where I'm going to get like this kind of stuff from now on. And also like Rose Gal and Zaful and these Asia-based companies, I mean the quality, I haven't gotten anything from those companies with a hole in it. So yeah, make of that what you want. That's just, this is my experience with this brand, and yeah, it's different than other people's experiences. I would like to hear yours if you have ordered from them, and I don't really like to talk like... Oh, sorry, my husband is on the phone. Maybe, hopefully you can't hear. But I don't really like to talk shit about like brands, and I would never say something mean just to be mean. This was just my experience. I had a lot of issues with Pretty Little Thing. Maybe they will be fixed in the future. Maybe I'm just not that lucky. I don't know. But I just wanted to share this with you, my experience, and show you the clothes. I got the clothes that I got. They're cute, but they're not worth all the trouble. So that's my opinion, and that's my experience. And if you have a different experience and you would like to share it in the comments, feel free to do so. You can always recommend new brands for me, new places to shop, and I'll try them out. So leave those in the comments as well. And I hope you have a lovely day. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked my little rant. And then, yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.